Hey everyone, good morning. It's the 1 Minute Risk Manager. Hey, I get this question a lot. What's the difference between professional liability and general liability, right? It's a great question. So quickly, professional risk, typically doctors, lawyers, architects, engineers. Usually and historically, it was for entities and businesses that required licensing and professional licensing, but that's changed, and I'll get to that in a second. General liability handles primarily three things: bodily injury, property damage, and a little bit of what we call advertising injury or personal injury, which is libel and slander and those things. So that's it. So when you look at covering risks that a business faces from a liability standpoint, you look at those four broad categories, right? Professional, and then general liability handles those other three exposures. So why are we bringing it up? Well, it just depends, because if you have a claim and it doesn't involve bodily injury, property damage, or libel or slander, such as breach of contract, negligent supervision, negligent instruction, negligent hiring practices, things where people necessarily didn't get hurt or their stuff didn't get hurt, but there's a claim. And breach of contract is a big deal. Maybe there's just a loss of income, but nobody really got damaged. And so it has to be contended with, right? So franchisors out there, as you look at your program, especially negligent supervision, if you have kids involved in your franchise business, negligent instruction and hiring practices, those are claims that you and your franchisees can get drug into. And if you don't have a professional carve out or addition to your program, you could have a coverage gap there, because the first question when a claim scenario comes in for liability is, well, did somebody get hurt? Their stuff get damaged? What happened? Well, no, we just suffered loss, and because someone got lost, someone is alleging that we didn't train them properly. Those kind of things are professional risks, and you can put a sublimit or a part of your program in place that will cover those risks. Make sure you don't have a coverage gap, which is a huge deal. It's always the things you don't expect that come up. Most people know their business really well and can hedge and manage around the main risks. It's usually the things you don't think about that come up to bite you. So those little things can turn out to be very important. So hope this helps. Go make better decisions. Bye.